Operating an electric heavy goods vehicle calls upon many of the same skills as driving a regular HGV. These lorries are rated up to 42 metric tonnes on British and many European roads. Powered by battery or diesel, the job is much the same. The driving experience slightly different.
Pulling away from standstill junctions is much better in this than it is in an equivalent diesel vehicle. That instant torque from the electric motor really does benefit in that way. Plus being that the electric compared to diesel, it's much smoother. Very smooth uptake of power.
On the day we film, it's to recover samples and equipment from the Sir David Attenborough, the research flagship of the British Antarctic Survey, famously often a host vessel of the submersible known as Boaty McBoatface. Here the material's unloaded at the customer's warehouse near Cambridge, after a collection from the ship at the port of Harwich earlier in the day. Then it's back to base to prepare for the next assignment. These trucks can haul a full load up to 200 miles or 320 kilometres. That's a long way short of their diesel cousins, but the tech is advancing rapidly. Like any vehicle, these need topping up with fuel for more time on the road. It's electric, so we plug into the grid. Welch's Transport claims this is the UK's first HGV accessible charging point installed in January 23. There are dozens more today, but they're few and far between and could be 4.5 times more expensive for lorries away from their home base. It's a headache for hauliers hoping to transition their fleets to this new, cleaner source of energy. The firm now has 70 trucks in the fleet. The vast majority run on diesel, just 3 are electric. Powered like many smaller EVs, these lorries are emissions-free on the roads. They draw their power increasingly from renewable sources of energy and can be much cheaper to run. Chris Welch is the 4th generation boss of his firm. His great-grandfather Gordon founded the business in 1934 with his brother Jim. And just one 3-ton petrol truck. He showed me this restored diesel Scammell from the 1950s.
The main barrier to operating our EHGV fleet more nationally is infrastructure. There's very few HGV accessible public charging points, and add to that the pricing points of said charging infrastructure is a very hard equation to crack.
While this firm operates nationally, the electric trucks tend to operate within 2 hours of their main depot. But the business of haulage is global. It's a long-haul and border-busting industry.
Road freight is an inherently international sector, which means that the coordination between neighboring markets or neighboring countries is very, very important. But a challenge is if vehicle rollout is faster than the deployment of a comprehensive charging network, that indeed entails the risk that the entire transition to decarbonize heavy-duty road freight is going to be delayed.
The Welch family wants to electrify more of their fleet. Next year they'll install 6 new high-powered megawatt chargers. But without more accessible and affordable public infrastructure, it's something of a roadblock for a high-emissions industry. David Waddell, BBC News.